Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. We made it to space before Kaito. Are we in a nebula? Granted, that's kind of awesome. Kind of awesome if we're in a nebula, but, I mean... Hi again, Surat. Welcome to the Literature Club. We can't have much of a club with only 2 members, but you know how it is. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Surat. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Please do not go Pokemon Professor on us, thank you very much. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I think I figured it out. Yeah. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? I didn't read that closely, no. Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. For some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Surat? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Surat. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Surat. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poem felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Surat. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Surat, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Just programming, you'll get over it. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Surat, will you go out with me? That's not a choice. That is not a choice you're giving me. I'm just letting you know. This is coercion. At best. There's no no. There's not a no or here. I don't get no. Where is the no? I want no. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Surat. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Surat. This game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. Power of Christ compelled you! Wait, Christ doesn't exist in this game anymore! And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Wow. Wonder what words I can pick. Let's go for ones with umlauts. They took away my umlauts. The null symbol. Ah, no more null symbol. We got this thing now. Tilde? I missed an umlaut. Oh well. The degree symbol? Monkey. I'm tempted. I am so tempted to delete the game, reinstall the game, delete Monica's character, and start it up again. I am kind of... And yeah, that is kind of the Gygus background, isn't it? I am so tempted. I'm tempted to delete her right now and see what happens. I mean... I'm actually kind of tempted. Except who are we going to pray to? No one exists in this world. Aww. Hi again, Surat. I don't think there are chapters anymore. I don't. Did you write a good poem today? Don't shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Sarat. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you can call it. No, really, you didn't want to break the fourth wall? I'm actually legitimately surprised you didn't want to. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Believe me, I'm tempted. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Sarat? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? You have no idea. Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without my warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. How did you ever... This game checked to see if we were running OBS, didn't it? Quit reading my computer. Stop that, that's rude. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Be prepared for the stream to end just suddenly. Be prepared for that. Because I have a feeling this game might actually be able to issue a command to stop OBS. I'm not going to put it past it. I'm really not. Are you ready? My cursor's gone. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me... Did I scare you? A little bit. You're so cute. Anyway, Sarat, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Oh, please no. Let's see. Okay, stop that. Okay. Poke. It hasn't stopped recording or stopped streaming, as far as I can tell. Poke. This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Save. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, if this is what you were asking about, yeah, that's... It kind of does, yeah. Maybe I should have checked that. Using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable? Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Like the Sarlacc. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. I can't save, so I can't just come back to this point. Minimize the window? You might get just a full-on shot of my desktop. That's how OBS is reading this. Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean in like a suicidal way. I mean in how nothing we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, it's just a bunch of yellow for the most part, but, oh, it keeps the window in OBS. Fair enough. Apparently nothing's happening in it. I did minimize the window, and that's what happened. It just kind of flickered when I brought it back. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize it's an immature frame of thinking. I minimized the window. It minimized. It just OBS kept the screen up. OBS still read the screen. The window did minimize. It just OBS didn't, I mean, here, we will do this. Hopefully you guys see that now. Hey, look, minimization. It goes away, but earlier the screen was, it just kept it up. So we have that. Let's try to close the game from the menu. And I will reopen it. Give it a second. Okay. Okay. Move that out of the way. It didn't reopen itself. Oh boy. I think I made her mad. I might have made her mad. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Surat, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? Wow! We picked right back up at this, did we? We're just going to, that. And give it a second here. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. I'm tempted to make Office Space jokes. But don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm, aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now, where was I? Uh-huh. Okay. So, just 1 second. Shift, delete. Yes, I do. Let's see what happens, huh? You're back. Why are you back? Oh, good. We actually had an effect. You tell me. You tell me what's happening. Surat, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Surat. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Surat? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Surat. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Surat, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I'm waiting. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Surat, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... She just brought them back without her, didn't she? The log has changed. Yeah, she didn't bring herself back into this. She did not bring herself back. Trace back is still the same. Just looking at the log and seeing if we got any last texts here. No? No? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we don't have our old save file. That's gone. So let's see how this starts, shall we? It was an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Surat! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Yeah, this changed. Surat, are you proud of me? Yeah, for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we all walk to school together every day. Well, Sayori could be the president and Yuki could be the vice president. That's how. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Surat, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you yesterday I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? See? There we go! Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Yeah, we could go join the anime club now. Boo! You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Also memory. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah? Sarat? Well, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Sarat that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sarat. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's going to think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. But working? Sarat, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Cupcakes. Bring cupcakes. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Yes! Cupcakes. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. I only care for the cupcakes, you got that right. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, ah! Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Sit back up because leaning was making me yawn. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything, Baka. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. This game would fit the Halloween. Maybe. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Surat, what type of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri! Eh? What about, you know, the first thing he said? Manga. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Surat wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Surat? Maybe? Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Really? Huh. Maybe we all can try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... Eh? I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Get her something by Junji Ito. Just saying. Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Surat. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Sarat! Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Sarat! I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, and the music is cut out and nothing spooky is gonna happen at all. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hee hee hee. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Great! They're all breaking the fourth wall today. That's right. I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Sarat. Hee hee hee. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know all about the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. O-R-E-V-E. No! I love this. I absolutely adore this. Ha! Eh? Well, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Sarat. Goodbye, Literature Club. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, God.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I
Okay.
was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Yeah, this is kind of not creepy.
The ink flows down.
Considering they gave this game away for free, I'm surprised there would have been any budget for voice acting.
To his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Is it over?
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
I guess it's over. I guess that's it.
When you're here,
Something
everything
deleted
that we
success.
do is fun.
Oh God, it's deleting all the files in the game now.
When I can't even
My God.
begin feeling
It is actually deleting the artwork.
when a smile says it all. And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Uh-huh. I didn't get to see that one. Got to see that one. That was, yeah, that was the blood licking scene.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
I hope that wasn't what it looked like.
If I take your is it love if I set you free?
I'm waiting for all these four just to go up in flames now.
Down into a dark puddle.
Or not.
How can I write love into reality?
I would imagine that is the Sayori scene we did not get.
What do you call love in your reality?
Uh-huh.
And in your
Special
reality,
thanks to me, I see.
I don't know how to love you. I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality that the world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall game. And it shut down. The game just shut itself down. That didn't delete the characters. Not that time. Wow, yeah. Resources is pretty much empty now. What if we start a new game and delete everyone except Sayori? I think I actually have to delete the game and reinstall it. Yeah, this is all the game will do now. You reboot the game, and that's it. We have to reinstall the game. Which means I would have to delete the file. I would have to basically uninstall completely and then reinstall. So yeah, and when I hit OK, it's just going to shut the window down. Wow, this was a thing. I may play this again next Sunday with a guide or two and see if I can't get some hidden things that I've heard exist. I mean, I don't know what's specifically hidden, but people said there are hidden things I probably need to see at some point. So next Sunday, I might just go back in and I might pull this back up and try various things. Oh, you have to delete a file called First Run? Do we have any, where is that file supposed to... Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. It's under the game folder. Okay, so that actually does restart it. Okay, let's go delete that file. I mean, the game can't get any more unplayable at this point, can it? But there is still no Monica character. There's no Monica character in there. Maybe it'll... Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Just delete. Yeah, let's delete the data. Let's delete the data. So is everybody back on the starting screen? Okay, it did go in and modify that. Yeah, so it put everything back. Okay. So we just get to start completely from scratch here. Okay. So yeah, next week, next Sunday, I think I will be back with this, and I will attempt to do a few things after I read some guides that people have kind of said exist out there for this type of thing. I mean, if nothing else, we should at least see what the Sayori path actually is. We should probably do that. But yeah, this has been something. This has been a something. I don't know what. I really don't. I don't know how to define this. Okay, you might be late. Okay, anyway, yeah. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all so much. So much for joining me. Thank you for so much for hanging out with me here as I get this to happen. You know, people have promised me that this would be one of the scariest things ever. Ooh, spooky atmospheres. Like, it was funny. This definitely hit funny. I don't know if I ever really got horror out of it. I really don't know if horror was a big part of this. But okay. I would thoroughly enjoyed all the way the developers messed with the game. But anyway, yeah. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. I will be back next Saturday with more Danganronpa V3 at the usual time. Next Sunday, we will be back with this. Whatever it is and whatever I can find to actually fill out the game. See if the things I can do with it. But anyway, yeah, take care, everyone. I'm going to shut the music off here. I'm going to start the music on the other thing and go do the thing with the thing and the thing. And I will see you all again next week. Later, everybody.